Hello guys, and today I'm bringing you another video in my quest doing every deck list in a video at some point or other in the near future. Well, in the near future, I say near future, that'll probably end up being years in the future anyway, but in the grand scheme of things, that's the near future. But anyway, today I've got for you a Red Eyes deck list. It's recently got a lot more support, and I actually really enjoy this deck, playing this deck. It's quite fun to play. And it's on the border between competitive and casual play. I would assume I'd say so, because it's more of a casual theme because it's not that fastly running. But I've used it against some competitive decks and it works quite well. So use at your discretion, because I'm not gonna say, oh, you're gonna win a regionals with this deck, but you might be able to give some people a run for their money and actually win a few games if you decide to play this. I'm actually really tempted to build this deck in real life and take it to my locals at some point, because it would be quite fun to play against people and see their reactions, because a few of them actually used the fusion monster at the locals, but not in a way in which the deck was threatening towards you, I guess, because I could beat them with a Watt deck pretty easily. So yeah, anyway, getting on to the actual deck list, we've obviously got 3 Red Eyes Black Dragon and 2 Summon Skull as the fusions for Black Dragon Archfiend. I was meant to put in 3 Summon Skull, unfortunately. Where is it? Why is it not coming up? There we go. That's the card that I was missing. I couldn't realise what card I was missing, because I must have removed it before I started this video. But yeah, anyway, so we've got 3 Red Eyes Black Dragon and 3 Summon Skull are the main fusion material monsters for Archfiend Black Skull Dragon. It's really weird, they just keep adding words to the original names of the card, like Black Skull Dragon, then they brought Archfiend Black Skull Dragon. And I remember there was like Black Metal Dragon, then there's Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, then there's Red Eyes Metal Dragon at some point. Then there was a Zombie Dragon, you know, I don't even need to put in, because that was for some reason that was made to be the main monster in the zombie archetype deck, or whatever you call it, structure deck. That's what I wanted to say. But yeah, anyway, getting on to the effect monsters, we've got 1 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, because it's the best card for dragons, I think. But it would help the deck a lot if it was at 3, but unfortunately it's not. So, but yeah, especially when this card by removal, play 1 face-up dragon type monster you control. Once per turn during your main phase, you can special 1 dragon type monster except Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon from your hand or graveyard. So that's just stupid, is the best way to put it. You can just bring out so many, like, they're all 2,400 beaters of dragons, as well as the fusions. If you've already fusioned someone, you can bring them back from the grave. So, you know, like a 5-headed dragon that they've already got over, then you bring it back. Stupid. Then we're going to Dark Arm Dragon. Going to go into that. Next card to go in. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, Dark Arm Dragon is another good card to put in the deck, because this deck controls the graveyard a lot. The dark type monsters in the graveyard. It requires, I don't know exactly 3, so you can have other attributes. I was just thinking then, I was like, But yeah, this deck is really good at controlling the amount of darks in the graveyard, because you can bring them back with, like you say, Silver Call and Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon's effect and whatnot. You can also banish them using their effects. The Blackstone Legend also gets its effect, bringing itself out of the graveyard, as well as putting a Red Eyes back into the deck. So, you know, it's really good at controlling it. So if you've got more than 3 and you've got Dark Arm Dragon in the effect, chances are you're going to be able to bring it down to 3 in order to bring him out and then use his effect and whatnot, whatever you want to do with him. Then we've got 3 Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon, which is literally another Red Eyes Black Dragon, but it's a Gemini, so you re-summon it, you resummon it to get its effect. Obviously with the Geminis that were brought out for no reason, I guess. They're kind of dead now. They kind of brought them out in like a line of 3 packs and then never touched on them again because they were a terrible idea. But this is quite good because you can use it as part of like the fusions and whatnot. So, and it counts as a normal monster, so you can also bring out First of the Dragons with it and whatnot. But if you re-normal summon it, because you can special summon it with things as well, with Silver Claw and whatnot. But if you re-summon it, if the damage calculation is performed involving this card, at the end of the battle phase you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to this card's original attack, which is basically similar to Arching Black Skull Dragon's effect, where it can send a Red Eyes back to your deck and then deal 2,400 damage because of the attack. But yeah, the next monster is Keeper of the Shrine, where this card can be treated as 2 tributes for the tribute summon of a dragon monster. Well, this card's in hand or graveyard. If a face-up dragon type monster in the field is sent to the graveyard because of a card effect or being destroyed by battle, except Keeper of the Shrine, you can special summon this card. Then, if at least one of those monsters in the graveyard is a dragon normal type monster, you can add 1 dragon normal type monster from your graveyard to your hand. I'm missing the bottom of it. There we go. Where are we? Yeah, anyway, you go from graveyard to your hand. So if you have 3 Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon in your graveyard, well, you don't even need 3 of them. If you have one of them or one of the Red Eyes Black Dragon in your graveyard, you can add them to your hand. Because it's a Gemini, it counts as a normal monster in the graveyard, so that's brilliant. But also, if one of them gets destroyed by battle in your opponent's turn, especially in that, if it stays on the field, next turn you've got an easy, you can just use it for 2 tributes of the 2 tributes of like Red Eyes Black Dragon if you need to tribute something you shouldn't do. But yeah. So yeah, that's why it's useful. It's a lot useful. I might put it at 3, but it was kind of cloggy at the 3, so I'm still uncertain. And it's also got the Dark attribute for Dark Arm Dragon. They've got 1 out Mathematician to add another Foolish, well, add a Foolish into the deck for a monster. And it also gets a draw card, so it's better than Foolish. So Foolish is another idea of putting into this deck if you want to. Then we've got 1 Mash Dragon. This was just to put in there, just in case. It's another Dragon type monster, and you know, if it's destroyed, you special summon 1 Dragon type monster with 1,500 less attack from your deck. So you special summon Keeper of the Shrine or Carboneddon or you know, Black Metal Dragon if you need to. See that? Black Metal Dragon attack on the picture is 2,100, 1,600, and it's actually just 600, 600. Don't get that. Or you can summon Blackstone Legend if you want to. Then we got 3 Carboneddon, where if this card battles a fire type monster during damage calculation, this card gains 1,000 attack. During damage calculation only, that's the effect you're probably not going to use. You can banish the card from your graveyard, special one from your hand or deck, 1 level 7 or lower Dragon type normal monster in your face-up defense position. You can use the effect of Carboneddon once per turn. So by using Carboneddon, you can bring out either Red Eyes Black Dragon or Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon, because that's also counts as a normal in the deck because it's a Gemini. So then obviously you can either Polymerization or Dragon's Mirror or even XYZ if you want to, depending on what you want to do. Because like if you use Carboneddon's effect to summon that, you can use Silver Call to bring out another level 7 and XYZ. Then the next card is Black Metal Dragon. As I said, Red Eyes Black Skull Dragon, Darkness Metal Dragon. Black Metal Dragon is another Red Eyes kind of thing, but it doesn't have Red Eyes in it, strangely enough. But they're all, you know, they're all just recycling the same few words in the name after the original came out. Oh, but yeah, Joey. Can you see Joey now with the deck that I made from his original monster? But yeah, anyway. Black Metal Dragon, you can target 1 Red Eyes monster you control except Red Eyes Black Chick. They kind of hate Black Chick. Nothing likes Black Chick. They're all like against it being in there. But it's pretty dross anyway, you don't need it. And you create this monster from your hand or the side of the field to that target, and it gains 600 attack and discard sent to the field from the field to the graveyard. You can add 1 Red Eyes card from your deck to your hand except Red Eyes Black Chick again against Red Eyes Black Chick. Then you can add Red Eyes Blackstone Legend. I think that. No, you can't. Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought you could, but you can't. You can add Flare Dragon, Darkness Metal Dragon, or Red Eyes Black Dragon to your hand using Black Metal Dragon's effect. Then the last card is Redstone Legend, which is basically the same as Whitestone of Legend. And tribute this card special 1 level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster from your deck except Red Eyes Black Chick, as I told you, again against Black Chick. And if this card is in your graveyard, you can target 1 level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster from your graveyard except Red Eyes Black Chick, shuffle it into the deck, and if you do, add this card to your hand. So it's basically graveyard control again. And also you get to recycle these into your deck for the use of Red Eyes Fusion or whatnot. Or thingamajig. Carboneddon? Yeah, Carboneddon. Then on to the spark cards, we've got one other darkness just to add more cards to your hand. Got 1 for 1 to bring out a redstone legend, because you need that. You need that on the field. It's quite, I wouldn't say it was the engine of the deck, but 1 for 1 that out, remove it, summon black flare dragon or black dragon. Then you've either got fusion, you've got 2,400 beta on the field, and it kind of just sets you up really. Then we've got Rejeki, polymerization, are the other staples or staple-like cards. Going into the actual specific spark cards, we've got 3 Red Eyes Fusion. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster that lists a Red Eyes monster as a material from your extra deck, using monsters from your hand, deck, or your side of the field as fusion materials. So that's brilliant. You can just, if you draw that, you're set. And there's 3 of them. It's unfortunate that Fusion Sage doesn't bring it to your hand. But yeah. Where was I? Sorry. Mind lapse. Just brain fart, I guess. I just lost where I was reading. But yeah. Its name becomes Red Eyes Black Dragon, the actual fusion summon monster, unfortunately. But still, that doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, well, unless. You have to have 3 on the field, don't you, of the same card? I think. The Harpies kind of did that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just going off on a tangent now. But yeah, you can't normal summon a special summon other monsters turn. You activate this card, you can only activate 1 Red Eyes Fusion per turn. But surely, if you can't normal or special summon other monsters a turn, you can't activate the other Red Eyes Fusion anyway, because it's summons. But I always found that strange one. But yeah, you can bring out a big monster with that, and then it just sets you up for the next turn, really. It kind of needed like that, the cost of not being able to summon again, because it's just stupid, that card is. But yeah, then we got Fusion Conscription, where you can reveal 1 fusion monster from your extra deck, and if you do, add 1 of the fusion materials listed on that card from your deck to your hand. But for the rest of the turn, you cannot normal summon, set, or special summon monsters, or activate the effects of monsters with the same name as that monster added to your hand by the effect. You can activate on Fusion Conscription per turn. Just kind of just a searcher in there. You can take this out. This isn't essential. It's just to speed up the deck a little bit. I thought it would do. Then we've got 3 cards of the Redstone, where you can send 1 level 7 Red Eyes monster from your hand to your graveyard, draw 2 cards, and then you can send 1 level 7 Red Eyes monster from your deck to your graveyard. You can only activate 1 cards of Redstone per turn. So then again, it's controlling the graveyard. Using that will set up for Stone to use its effect. And you can also, if you use Fusion Conscription to get Red Eyes Black Dragon to your hand, or Flare Dragon, then you can use that. And then you can draw 2 cards, and then that ends your turn or not. Then you've got a setup for next turn, really, with the 2 free cards. Well, 1 free card, because you've used 1 to discard. Yeah. Then we've got 2 Dragon Shrine. Send 1 Dragon type monster from your deck to the graveyard. Then, if that monster is in your graveyard is a Dragon type normal monster, you can send 1 more Dragon type monster from your deck to your graveyard. You can activate 1 Dragon Shrine per turn. So again, graveyard control, and you can just keep flooding your graveyard with dragons to use Dragon's Mirror on them. But yeah, the next card is Dragon Mirror. Banish from your side of the field or your graveyard fusion material monsters that are listed on Dragon type fusion monster card, especially on that fusion monster from your extra deck. So you can either bring out the Archfiend Black Skull Dragon, First of the Dragons, or you summon all of them from that, really. And we've got 2 Silver's Cry, target 1 Dragon type normal monster from your graveyard, special summon that target. You can only activate 1 Silver's Cry per turn. That includes the 3 Red Eyes Black Dragon and the Flare Dragon again. And then you can just do whatever from it. You can polymerization or whatever, or XYZ, or even just attack. You just got a 2,400 beta on the field for free. It's just like a Monster Reborn for them. A non-universal Monster Reborn, unfortunately, but it's good in this deck, isn't it? We've got that's 2 cards that are trap cards, and it is Return of the Red Eyes. Control a Red Eyes monster, except Red Eyes Black Chick. Told you they hate on Red Eyes Black Chick. You can target 1 normal monster and you go ahead and special summon it, so it's another bring you back card. And if discarded in possession, destroyed by an opponent's card effect, so it's graveyard, you can target 1 Red Eyes monster and you go ahead, except Red Eyes Black Chick, special summon it. You can only use the effect of Return of the Red Eyes once per turn. So if they MST, getting rid of the monster that you've brought back with Return of the Red Eyes, they can just bring another one back in its place once it's been MST'd. But I doubt anyone would be MST'd. But if you set it face down, they MST, then you can use its card effect. So it's kind of like if they blind MST it, you get a free monster. Anyway, get on to extra deck. We've got 5-headed dragon. We've got Black Skull Dragon. And we've got 3 Archfiend Black Skull Dragon. And when you can special summon an Archfiend Black Skull Dragon once per turn, this card attacks or is attacked, your opponent can activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. Damage calculation you perform involving this fusion summon card at the end of the battle phase. You can target 1 red-eyes normal monster in your graveyard and inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack of that monster, and also add it. I think it adds it back to the deck. Does it? I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, then shuffle it into the deck. I remembered correctly. Then we've got 2 First of Dragons. I don't know how this is more not widespread. It's a brilliant card. Like, people don't use normal monsters anymore, so it must be fusion summoned and can't be special summoned by other ways. You can only control 1 First of Dragons. This card cannot be destroyed by battle except by the battle with a normal monster, and it's unaffected by monster cards. But the fusion monsters are 2 normal monsters. There are 9 normal monsters in this deck with the 3 Red Eyes Black Dragon, 3 Summoned Skull, and 3 Black Flare Dragon. So that's just a good alternative to go with if you need to. But like, people hardly use normal monsters anymore, so it basically just can't be destroyed by battle. Moving on to the extra deck, we've got 2 Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, again with the metal and the flare and the red eyes, just for like rejiggling it around to name all the dragons. But it can't be destroyed by card effects while it has an XYZ material. And while this card has an XYZ material, each time your opponent activates a card effect, inflict 500 damage to your opponent immediately after it resolves. That could get stupid with the decks that keep using effects. Then once per turn, during either player's turn, you can touch 1 XYZ material monster from this card, then target 1 red eyes normal monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So you XYZ summon it, remove 1, special summon another. Then you just got another monster on the field, and then you leave that one on it, and then they just keep dealing themselves 500. It's ridiculous. And if you attack and activate Mirror Force, your other monster will be destroyed, but this won't. So it just stays on the field. And if they were Yugioh, it's not destroyed. It's not destroyed by battle, but if you keep their monsters down, good. See, you gotta see this deck is quite good. Then on to the rest are just standard XYZs really. We got Master of Blades, we've got Drakasak, Guy Dragon the Thunder Charger, Big Eye, Diamond Eye Wolf, and Digusto Emerald. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time, guys. Bye.